Welcome back to another fantastic property tour, Rankin family. Today, we are located in League City, Texas, taking a look at another gorgeous luxury home. And this time, we have the newest model by Partners in Building. Now, starting on the exterior, family, you do have the stucco and the siding combination. Now, what's neat is the bold roof lines. Look how incredible this is. I'm so excited to tour together. Now, it is lushly landscaped, as you can see. You have a massive covered front porch. Over there to the left is your garage. We'll see that a little bit later on. And then look at this. You have the wood soffit. Really neat addition that extends on the inside as well. Plenty of windows with the grids inside. And then you are going to have the huge double doors. Look at the size and the scale of this space. Absolutely incredible. But let's go ahead and get you inside. Okay. So right when you walk in, you have these soaring ceilings, vaulted ceilings as well. That extends in a couple of rooms. Extremely grand. I'll go ahead and turn you around so you can see the front door from the inside. Plenty of windows. We'll go ahead and see the study at the end of the tour, so make sure you stay tuned. Now, I really want to get you to the great room because look at the volume and the scale here. You know, Partners in Building, they do an incredible job with their models and their spec homes. Wow. Okay, so you have the clear story windows here, the roller shades, massive sliders, floor to ceiling, fireplace. You got a recess spot where you can go ahead and add some decor if you prefer. And then again, you see that wood slat accent. Now, I'll stand on this side so you can see the full depth. Trust me, we'll see every square inch of the property, so don't worry. You have the candle style chandelier, open concept dining area, and then heading right here to the kitchen. Look at this. Two-tone counters. You have the stack cabinets, partial overlay cabinetry. You even have storage all along the island here. Neat little spot. Gen-Air appliances, so you can add the coffee system. Glass panes in the cabinet fronts. You got those additional slots right there. Perfect for the decor. And look how breathtaking this is. So you got the oversized pendant lights, plenty of drawers. Let's go ahead and open some of these up for you. All custom. You got the trash drawer as well. A home is not complete without a trash door. The undermount sink. Look at the incredible view that you have. And wonderful job on the staging. Your Gen-Air dishwasher. 6-burner cooktop with the griddle. You can add the pot filler down the road. Double ovens. Look at that. Beautiful. And the way the under cabinet lighting lights up the kitchen is impressive. Now you have the wood look tile throughout the property as well. Let's go ahead and open up paneled refrigerator, fully stocked up, ready for the weekend. Today's Friday. So you can stop by and grab you a cold one. Okay, so this would be coming in from your garage. Neat little mud room here. So you see the partial overlay cabinetry again. You have some counter space. You have an outlet right behind that decor too. Over here to the left, nice working pantry. And let me know if you love the counter space inside of the pantry. I'd imagine so. That way you can tuck the dishes back here or even the appliances and you don't have to worry about it. So now you have a huge laundry room here. Plenty of space for the oversized washer and dryer. You can go ahead and add the pedestals there without any issues. You got additional cabinetry wall to wall too. Wow, I'm sorry. I get ahead of myself sometimes. I get too excited. I have to calm myself down sometimes. So they utilize this garage as storage or a conference room where the folks can kind of come out here and get some work done. So that would be your garage there. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and do one more full pan. You got built-in speakers throughout the property as well, which is always good to see. Now we'll get to the backyard at the end of the tour, so make sure you stay tuned for that as well. Now, you know, Partners in Building, they really love their entertaining spaces. If you've been a part of the channel for some time, you know we've had the good fortune of seeing quite a bit of models by Partners in Building, and this is always the most exciting part. Now you got the recessed lights, tray ceilings, you got the LED lighting as well, bar area, perfect for hosting and entertaining. You have additional sliders to get you to the backyard. And look at the depth here. Nice little media room here too. You can add that projector if you prefer that. You see the L-shaped couch, so you have a ton of room. Even the recessed lights, the way it is extremely lit up. It's about a 75-inch TV, maybe even a 77. And look at that. Perfect. So if you want to use this as wine storage, if you are a wine connoisseur, I'd imagine that'd be the perfect spot for that. So now you got a full bath here, quick access door to get you to the pool. So you can use this as a pool bath. Got the shower bench in there if you had a long day, just want to relax. I'd imagine that'd be the perfect spot for you. Now, this is Legacy, a huge master plan community. I went to elementary school about 7 minutes away from here, Bowerschlag Elementary, and I graduated high school about 10 minutes away from here, possibly even less. And this community is zoned there. So a lot of new development over the years. You can see the way a place can transform. It's certainly fascinating. Look at this. You just have to see the foyer from this area. Incredible. You really have to be here in person to appreciate it. Even those candle style chandeliers right when you walk in, setting the tone, and the triangular windows. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue, family. Now, the primary bedroom is tucked away over here. Look at the space that you get. Got the king size bed, massive nightstands, almost like dressers. Got the windows, candle style chandelier, and the vaulted ceilings, family. So the way it extended in here is fantastic. Not to mention the furniture itself, really great job. They just opened this model up, gosh, at the time of this recording, less than a month ago or so. So we're seeing fresh new staging, fresh ideas, and I love to see that on the channel. Okay, so now I know you folks are a huge fan of the separation between the ensuite and the bedroom. So we'll start over here to the left. So you have the huge wet room, tray ceilings again, exposed beams, herringbone pattern towel right down here too. You have the his and hers vanities, quartzite counters. Look at this. Imagine unwinding inside of this beautiful shower. And you know, when I first introduced the wet room to the channel, as far as the tub inside of the shower, it was met with a lot of resistance, but I think as time progresses and we're starting to see that more often, I think folks are open up to that idea. Let me know if you agree. You got your water closet over here. Got your towel closet, even some drawers right down here. And those beautiful sconces and the arched mirrors. Now over here, I'm a huge fan of that too. Coffee system set up, ready to go. Only a couple of steps as soon as you get out of bed. Certainly underrated. Okay, so now heading to the primary closet. Got a closet island here, floor to ceiling shelving, all the cabinetry that you need. You got shaker style and flat panel drawer fronts. You even have storage right down here on this side. Beautiful, perfect for your shoe collection, your tie collection, and all of the accessories. Beautiful. And then just look at that. Incredible. We haven't seen that on a model home on this channel, and that's certainly an impressive feature. Not to mention the wall of windows right over there, all the natural light that you could imagine. Great setting, walking in from a long day. Okay, so we'll go ahead and see this guest suite. Now, remember how you had these steeply pitched roof lines on the outside? Love the fact that they extended it here, because look how incredible this room is. Breathtaking, I tell ya. That is a queen bed there. You have your nightstand as well as your desk over here, but you have all the walk room that you need. You got the grids inside. Let me know if you prefer just more of the picture windows or you like when the grids are inside. But the size of the room is impressive. All the airiness you can imagine. Incredible. Now, perfect guest suite because you got the ensuite, quartz counters, tub shower combo, light fixture in the mirror, and this is going to have a closet combination. You know, the most exciting thing back then when I was still in school was the YMCA that they opened. Now you see it, they have the Hot Works, the Kroger, the whole shopping center, all of the things that you may need in close proximity. So that's always good to see. Okay, so we'll head up the stairs here. Again, plenty of windows, plenty of natural light. You have to be here in person to truly appreciate it. We'll go ahead and see the second level. Now, right when you walk up, the first thing you notice is the wood look tile again. Nice loft area. You got the built-in desk over here, but however you choose to furnish it or design it is going to determine the space that you get. But I'd imagine you can hang out up here, watch a good movie, and relax and enjoy yourself. Lovely. Okay, let's see the additional bedrooms. So next one here, you're going to have an ensuite. Look at the room that you have. You got your nightstands, your dresser, a lot of room to work with. It's a queen bed. And this one does have a pocket door. I always have to point that out because, you know, the sleekness of a pocket door is incredible. I know there's pros and cons with everything, but just so easy and simple. Here's your tub shower combo again. Got your vanity. And that's an attic space. It is locked, but I definitely would have showed you it. Okay, and our final bedroom. So they're using this as a nice little temporary office, but with the massive desks in here, it shows you how much room you have. And this one has a tub shower combo. If you prefer to have the walk-in showers even for the secondary bedrooms and ensuite, you can certainly do so. That's a good thing about Partners in Building. They are a custom builder. You see a lot of their models, give you some ideas and inspiration. Some folks may just want it as is, and that certainly is awesome. But if you want to customize it, make some changes, you can do so as well. And then you have an additional pocket door. Beautiful. And if you want to add on to it up here, maybe add a bigger game room, even a theater room, you can certainly do so. So please let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. And then we'll go ahead and show you the rest of the property. Now, taking a look at the office, family, look how grand this is immediately when you walk in. You got the glass enclosure, double doors here, soaring ceilings, recessed light, candle style chandelier as well, even the abundance of windows, plenty of natural light, all the room in the world for productivity. Beautiful. Last but certainly not least, we'll get you to the backyard. And again, if you haven't, please let me know your thoughts in the comments. Oftentimes I'll get a comment that says they've been watching the channel for some years and haven't commented underneath the video. So if you are a ghost watcher, I encourage you to leave your thoughts, good or bad. Good is my preference, but I welcome it all. Okay, so heading back here, family, look at this. Massive, absolutely incredible. So you got the huge pool, got a corner lot so you can see the space and how you can take advantage of it. Now heading right out here, look at this. So you got your bar area, outdoor grill, soaring height. Remember that pool bath right over there. So you only need to walk 10 to 20 steps and you'll get there. You still have a ton of yard. Now keep in mind, this is a model just for showcase purposes at the time of this recording, but when they do sell it off, it'll be one lucky buyer. So you got the turf over there too. And really, this will show you the full depth of the home. Beautiful. But other than that, family, that was another gorgeous luxury home tour. All right, Rankin family, that was it for this beautiful luxury home right here in League City, Texas. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this beautiful property. Is this something you could see yourself living in? Would you make any changes? And if so, please let me know in the comments below. If you want more information about this home or any home we showcase, reach out to the information in the description. Consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss a tour every single week. And I'll see you folks on the next property tour. Welcome back to another fantastic property tour, Rankin family. Today, we are located in Hockley, Texas, taking a look at another gorgeous luxury home, and this time we have a model by J. Patrick Homes. Now, starting on the exterior, family, you have the stucco, the stacked stone, and the clean architectural lines. Now, over there to the right is your garage. Now, I know I still get comments to this day about this, but since this is a model, there is no driveway. But once they do sell it off, they'll construct the driveway, so that'll get you access to the garage. Now, as we do continue, it is elevated slightly, as you can see, but the most fascinating feature on the exterior has to be the grand covered front porch. Look at the soaring height again. You see the an abundance of windows, absolutely exquisite. Now it is lushly landscaped as always. Love to see that. And then look at the generous size of the covered front porch. Beautiful. You got the brick flooring down here. You got the double doors with the glass panes inside. Absolutely impressive. But let's go ahead and get you inside. Okay, so right when you walk in, look at the height here. Absolutely exquisite. Now you have the wagon wheel chandeliers. You have two of those. You see the catwalk straight ahead. You got the curved staircase here and a lot of volume. But before I get ahead of myself, let's go ahead and show you the front door from the inside. Beautiful grand entrance. You have the recessed lights and the hardwood flooring. So right when you walk into the left, look at this. So you got the stacked stone again, the accent wall, the sconces, a lot of depth inside of this formal dining. You got the egress windows as well. And it flows perfectly. Love the curated furniture to match the finishes inside of here. So much room to accommodate. Okay, so we'll go ahead and continue. Take a look at this guest bedroom here. So you got your queen bed, your two nightstands, the accent wall, the LED ceiling fan, and the recessed lights. And you know it is tucked away over here, so I'm sure your guests would appreciate it. And you know, we've seen J. Patrick homes in the past. You folks have absolutely loved them before. So I thought let's go ahead and get you inside this one. So this one you are gonna have the walk-in shower, but you do have the shower bench. Beautiful, and it smells lovely in here. I wish you could smell it. Outstanding. So we'll go ahead and continue. I want to show you this great room. Absolutely impressive. Now, the one thing I know a lot of folks love is the coffered ceiling. So I'll pan you upwards. You have the floor to ceiling linear fireplace. You have the sliders over here, clear story windows, LED ceiling fan, and you can see the second level from the great room as well. Look at the separation from the foyer to the great room. That is absolutely exquisite. Now, in addition to that, straight ahead, you have a bar area too. Now, of course, a lot of these going into some models, they are going to be upgrades. So just keep that in mind. But I really want you to see the kitchen. So this one is always impressive. As far as some of these bigger plans that we had the good fortune of seeing, you know, some of their 70-foot products, 80-foot products, and things of that nature. So here, you got your farmhouse sink, perfect position, overlooking the great room. You got the waterfall edge, you got quartz counters. Now, I got a comment about this previously, as far as what is that? That is a wireless charger. So hopefully that clarifies anything for you. You got the cafe appliances here. Let's go ahead and open up some of these cabinets for you. So you got the dividers right here, plenty of space, soft close mechanism, which is always good to see. Got the custom cabinetry. So you notice they extended the quartz up the backsplash. You have a matte black pot filler, family. So I know you folks are absolutely gonna love that. And then of course you got your 6-burner range with the griddle. You got your utensil organizer right down here. Matte black hardware too. Look at that. In addition to that, so you have the stacked cabinetry, but you also have the under cabinet lighting. So just really showing you what is possible with your property. And then of course, got your beautiful light fixtures too. Trash drawer on the left. Get you a better close up of the range. And on this side, you got your spice rack. So you notice they kept with the neutral aesthetic. Again, curated finishes, curated materials, outstanding. And then as always, we'll open up the refrigerator. So you have the French door refrigerator right here. And then remember, I like to call it the snack drawer. And then right over here, you got your walk-in pantry. So again, you can extend the shelving all the way up to the ceiling if you need to. Maybe if you wanted to add some counter space inside of here, you can certainly do that as well. Or even, some folks are opting for that second refrigerator. So that may be the perfect place for you. Now, we'll go ahead and continue. Trust me, we won't miss a thing. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you haven't, I'd really appreciate it. Now, right underneath the stairs, you got the storage closet here. Use it as a coat closet. Tuck anything that you need away out of here. So, out of sight, out of mind. So look at that. You got your second refrigerator over here. So if you wanted to use it, or at least have it inside of this laundry room / mud room, you can do so. Look at the oversized washer and dryer. You got your undermount sink, quartz counters, the dream laundry room. And then oftentimes you see inside of the garage, they do use it as a conference room, or some of the folks are in here. So just keep that in mind. I just like to open it if it is open for you. See if we can get a sneak peek of it. Outstanding. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue here. So you got your half bath on this side. Beautiful accents. And like I said, I like going into these model homes because I've said this previously, but they really push the boundaries as far as finishes are concerned. They really want to show what is possible, not only for their floor plans, but more importantly, the experience that you get. So there's only a select few builders that really leave you speechless when you go into some of their models. And this is certainly one of them. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Beautiful. So massive primary suite. You see the picture windows right there, almost like the bay windows. So it kind of bumps out, so you can use this as a sitting area if you prefer. But you got the tray ceilings, the accent ceiling as well, the recessed lights, and just a ton of room. That is a king size bed. You got your 2 nightstands. You see the pendant lights right above the night tables. And look at this. Now, I know some folks really prefer the primary suite on the second level, but here in Texas, it's so common to see the primary suite on the first level. Look at this. So again, the quartz here, dual sinks, sconces inside of the mirror. You got your freestanding tub over here in a rectangular shape, dual entry walk-in shower, and then beautiful as far as the floor is concerned. Look at that. So you got your shower bench, that wood look tile inside of here too. Add some character. You got your shower niches and the dual shower heads. Water closet over here to the right. towel closet right here. And then the primary closet. So hopefully this is enough room for you. I mean, you could fit a closet island in here, maybe an ottoman, anything of that nature because of the room that you have. You can always extend it to the ceiling, as I always mention, and I always have to say that because sometimes you may see what is present on the video and say, hey, that's not enough for my wardrobe or me and my partners. But when you think about it, with extending it up to the ceiling, that increases the amount of storage that you get. And imagine this wonderful experience here. Beautiful. And then, so this area right here, I didn't talk about it, but more of a flex space. You can use this maybe as a prayer room, yoga room, set up some cardio equipment in here. This will be the place to have it, in my opinion. So let me know in the comments what you'd use that room as. But look at that. Again, can't get enough of this. Beautiful. So right over here, you got your office. So this is a model home. They are working out of it. So just keep that in mind. But you got your T island here. You can use that as the desk. Got the copper ceiling again, the wood accent, and a lot of volume. So since this is elevated slightly, you got a nice view over there. You can open up those plantation shutters and do so, depending if you prefer, the shutters, the shades, or I know some folks are opting for just some curtains these days. But I know we can all agree, beautiful curved staircase. Let's go ahead and show you the great room. And then of course, the foyer. I like to change it up sometimes, maybe I say foyer or foyer, really just depends. Okay, so now heading to the game room. Beautiful. I mean, again, just a lot of room to take advantage of. You got the tray ceilings here. So if you're not a fan of the air hockey or the pool table, I'll leave it up to your imagination what you can add up here. But who doesn't like a nice game of pool, even if you're losing, right? Nice storage closet here. So if you want to tuck that Scrabble away or that Twister, that's the perfect place to do it. All right, now look at this. So believe it or not, that is a king size bed. You see you have the two nightstands here. You have the separate closet as well as the bathroom. So I'll go ahead and show you this right now. Look at that. Tub shower combo. You got the quartz counters. And of course the sconce in the mirror. And then I'll go ahead and show you the closet. Now let me know which you prefer. I mean, do you care if the closet is attached to the bathroom? I seen a TikTok recently and they were saying, I don't want my clothes right next to the toilet there, which is completely understandable. So let me know if that's a big deal to you. So now you continue down this hall right here. And then you go to your next bedroom. So here you got the recessed lights, the accent wall there. Get your massive windows here. A ton of natural light is entering inside of this room. But look at the space that you have. I mean, that is a queen bed, but you see the two nightstands and the room that you still have. So most folks would just add a queen up here for these secondary bedrooms. It's very rare that you're going to see that king size bed unless it's a second primary suite or if that's just your preference. But you have a ton of room to accommodate any size furniture. Beautiful. And also, I want to say, folks, the breakfast nook is being occupied right now, but I'll make sure to show you the rest of the property. So now you go across the catwalk here. Remember, we had already seen the game room, so now all you need is a media room, and here you go. The sconces really make all the difference. I mean, you got built-in speakers back here too. But if you want to add that projector, you see you have a ton of room to accommodate that. And quite frankly, the entire family plus some more could fit in here. Let me just go ahead and stand on this side for you. You know, sometimes I like to go to separate angles inside of a bedroom, just give you an idea of the dimensions. And then here is your second half bath, because you never know how much entertaining you need to do. And this is our final bedroom. Attic space right there. And then again, the tub shower combo, those counters really go well with that hardware there and the cabinetry. But look at the room that you had in each one of these bedrooms. And then another attic space. Beautiful, family. So that about covers the entire first level and second level. If you haven't, please let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. Do you like this bar area on this side? Is this something you could see yourself using quite a bit? I mean, even with the wine display, really neat. And I love it. And then here is the breakfast nook. So you got the sliders inside of here too, multiple access points to get you to the backyard patio, which is awesome to see. Okay, so now looking right back out here, as you can see, look at the height back here again. A lot of folks are loving this, and you're gonna start seeing that as far as with these production builders starting to extend the height of the covered backyard patio just for an elevated look. So we'll see how that continues going into 2027. Now you got the double sliding doors straight ahead, get you to the great room, all the windows in the world. Look at the size of the lot. They are doing some landscaping back here, so I want to be courteous of them. But look at this. Now, some folks would opt for no rear neighbors. I know when I purchased my home, that was a sticking point. So we made sure we purchased a home with no rear neighbors. But if that doesn't bother you, then no worries. So only a couple of steps away from the breakfast nook and the kitchen, you head right out here and grill you some steaks. You got a Coyote grill, you got your sink, you got a bar area too if you want to set up some stools right there and have a great time with the family. But other than that, family, that was another beautiful luxury home tour. All right, Rankin family, that was it for this beautiful luxury home right here in Hockley, Texas. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this gorgeous property. Is this something that you can see yourself living in? Would you make any changes? And if so, please let me know in the comments below. If you want more information about this home or any home we showcase, reach out to the information in the description. Consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss a tour every single week. And I'll see you folks on the next property tour.